Hi there, hope you're doing well. In previous videos, we've covered pivot tables, their insertion, modification, and the use of slices and timelines. If you haven't seen those, I recommend checking them out. From this video on, we'll explore charts and how to insert them. We'll start with a basic chart and then make it dynamic. So without further ado, let's begin. Here's the pivot table as we left it last time. We have the data, filters, titles, slices, and timeline here. Since we're covering a new topic, I'll insert a new sheet. Our goal is to eventually integrate everything into one dashboard. To insert a new sheet, use the Alt-HIS command. To rename the sheet, use Alt-HOR. We'll name this one Charts. If we want to do it manually, we'd click the New Sheet option and double-click to rename it. I'll delete this one and we'll move on to Charts. To remove the green lines, use the Alt-V-G command. Done. Inserting a chart is quite simple. Go to Insert and you'll find the Chart section. Recommended charts only works when you've selected a dataset. We have these chart types we'll look at now. We also have maps and pivot charts for dynamic visualizations. I want to make a 2D chart, but you can see we have bar and column charts, pie charts, hierarchy charts, and many more options, including this one for statistical data. I want to create a bar or column chart, so I'll select this option and click this arrow to see more choices. As you can see, we have 2D and 3D options for both columns and bars. I want to make a 3D bar chart, but notice that we have different styles within each type. Take a look and see which one you like best. I'll choose this one, so I'll click on it, and this is what we get. Let's see how to make a chart from scratch to better understand the process. To insert data, we'll go to Chart Design and click on Select Data. We'll click Add, and then we'll choose what we want to display. I want to show a chart by region that displays the total sales amount. Since I want to show regions, which one should I pick? This one here, which would be Europe. And what's the current value for Europe, or at least for this line? It's 843,000, so I'll click OK, and now we have Europe. See how it was 843,000 here? It goes up to 800 and a bit more, and this one appears. I need to change this one to show the total sales amount instead. Now you can see we have our basic chart. Why do I call it basic? Because it's only showing one line from the entire database. I can add more lines, but I'd have to do it one by one. That's one of the drawbacks of doing it from scratch. But we're doing this so you understand how to make a basic chart. Let's say I've seen Europe, but I want to add more, so we'll click Select Data, then always click Add. Let's go to the database and say we want to add Australia and Oceania. We'll choose the value for Australia and Oceania, which in this case is 1,408,000. We'll click OK, and as you can see, Australia and Oceania is now here. We'll click OK again, and to mix it up, let's add another entry. We'll select Data, Add to Database, and choose another from Europe with a value of 419,000. Okay, now we'll see why this method is useful and why it might not be. This graph is helpful because we can choose exactly what we want to display. It gives us the freedom to say we want to show this but not that.